Do a quick repair video. This is one of those, I think it's 1.3 cubic foot refrigerators, and this particular brand is I think it's pronounced Tire. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a way to fix it when it stops working. I've done this fix on other products of this nature with the same sort of here, let me get out of the way of the light. On these compressors, and they seem to be standard in all the wine chillers and in the small refrigerators. Right here on the back, of course, you want to make sure you're always unplugged, which you can see here. I definitely am unplugged. What you want to do is look down here. You're going to see a little, if I can get out of the light there, you're going to see that little screw, and there's a little cover over the piece that inside here. There's a ceramic disc that helps with the startup, and what you do is you take it out and you can simply either clean it off, or usually you can just even spin it like a quarter turn, and what that'll do is it'll allow the compressor to start properly and run properly. I'm sorry this is so dusty in here and dirty, but I'll go ahead and get this off, and then I'll record that real quick and I'll show you what I mean. I want to show you the next step, and I had to, in case the video looks funny, I had to change cameras. The other one, it just basically the battery died on my phone. So anyways, this is the cover that you pull off. You can see it's just a plastic cover. There's one screw that holds it on. You just kind of pull it off. It's easy, pops right off. And then here is what you're going to have underneath. This is called a starter relay. And in one of my previous videos, all it does is it sits right down here. It just sits in this spot. Nothing really holds it in. There's a metal bracket on it. There are two poles that come out of the compressor, and they actually go into the back of this. And let me make sure I can see. They go into the back of this right here. Anyways, so this just has a like a little wire on it. Let me pull it apart. Hold on a second. So I got that unplugged, and here it is. And what I want to do is I want to show you how to get this apart. And now I finally have it on a little steady area. There's going to be these two little pieces. I've already taken this apart to make it easier for the video, but all it is there's this clamp. This is called a starter relay. Some people call it a thermosistor, and you'll see why once we get inside. Here's the part number. It's P6R8MC. Forget about the part on the bottom. It doesn't appear to be relevant. This part number is in like a gazillion different little fridges. It's also in everything from dehumidifiers to those wine refrigerators. I fixed one of those previously. That's why I knew to look for this. And this part is about $11 on Amazon. So common failing part. So never throw away one of these fridges until you double check and make sure it's not this part. So what I'm going to do is you're just going to get in here and you're going to pop that off. Let me do that real quick. There we go. And you can see it'll come apart. And you've got this right here. Just leave that there. Inside here you're going to see there are these two pieces. Or I'm going to pull it out. This is like a ceramic disc that acts as a resistor. Let me pull it. Oops, didn't come out. So let me, because I already took it apart. When I first pulled it apart, it popped right out. Here, let me go ahead and get it out here, and you'll be able to see. And give me 1 second. There we go. Okay, so don't worry about it falling apart like that. Here's what's causing the problem based on my research. You can see right there it is, there's oxidization, I guess you would call it, on this ceramic piece from where it is rubbing up against these two metal contacts for it passing the electricity through. I don't know if that's caused by an electric effect or if it's vibration from the compressor or what have you. But on my other device and on, looks like on others, if you clean this off, or even if you just turn it like a quarter turn so that it's being impacted at or it's touching at a different part where it's clean, it appears to start working. So I'm going to pause the camera. I'm going to go ahead and clean this, and then I'll come back. So I tried to scrub this one off, and it I tried to clean it, and I could not get it to clean in any way. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and do a quarter turn, and so that it's just contacting a part. So you can see there's contacts in there, and see how they line up perfectly if you put it in like that. So I'm just going to turn it like this way, maybe at a quarter to a half turn, something like that. and then stick it back in. And my previous one did work by doing that. So, but if not, if it doesn't work, this part again is only $11 on Amazon. Just buy it instead of trashing your fridge or what have you, and it's a good investment. So I'll go ahead and put it back together, and we'll see if we can get this thing to fire up. Okay. Okay, so when you put it back together, just make sure that you put it, disassemble it the way you did before. And I recommend anytime you're doing this, take pictures with your camera on your phone of each disassembly step. That way you can always easily just reference them back for how you put it back together. On mine, the label sticks out, and you can see this side is where the wire hookup is to it. And remember, there's 2 pins that come off of the compressor that go into that starter. That's where it completes the electrical circuit. So we've got this put back together. I'm going to leave the cover off temporarily while I test it, but I'll just put the cover back on once we get it working. Okay? Hold on a second. Okay guys, here's the final part of the video. I let it sit for about 20 minutes or so, roughly, while I move some other videos up to YouTube and other stuff. And I've gone in here, open it up, and you can see nice and cold. Especially this part, which is the freezer part, it's very cold. You can feel frost all over it right now. So it looks like this is a success. So anyways, just turning it like a quarter turn, so it was contacting different points, seems to have worked again. So, you know, I don't know. If you, it's only $10 for the part to repair it correctly, so it's up to you. But anyways, if you like these videos, like and subscribe. As always, I appreciate it. And also, just, you know, I like doing these videos because it's you know, good for the environment. That way we don't throw away stuff like this and then just go buy a replacement for no reason at all. So anyways, thanks for watching. Have a great day.